What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the 350 million global downloads reached celebration campaign part 1. For goodness sake, we are indeed here. I want to talk about a subject that a lot of you agree with and some of you don't. And I really want to kind of explain my position and make similarities or make analogies that people can understand, because I think it's good to criticize bad features in a video game. And so I'm going to be talking about the Memorial Dragon Stone conversion rate and how it absolutely sucks.
Hear my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watch the cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
So let's head over to Treasure. And in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're somewhat new to the game, there are Memorial Dragon Stones. The second Memorial Dragon Stone, since we got one last year, or we got the first type last year. And the way that they work is for every 50 Dragon Stones that you spent in the game from, I believe it was like August 20th to August 21st, that full year, it was like 2019 to 2020, then they would give you one Memorial Dragon Stone for every one, or for every 50 Dragon Stones spent. Could have been on summons, could have been on stamina, could, you know, whatever. So this is the second year that they did it, from 2020 to 2021. I got about 300, and as you can see, I've already used some to convert into tickets, and I summoned, actually pulled an LR. If you want to see who the heck that was, go check out my video where I tell you how many Memorial Dragon Stones I got. But this video is going to be talking about how the tickets are great, okay? Converting 1-for-1 tickets, fantastic. They did that 2 years ago during the 300 million download celebration. There were no Memorial Dragon Stones. It was literally just, here are your 300 million download tickets. Use them to try to pull LRs and try to pull Dokkan Fest TURs, and good luck. They decided to switch it up last year with the worldwide celebration, and they continued that trend this year. And I even made a video saying, Bandai, you need to fix this conversion rate, because it is absolute trash and it is not of value at all. And guess what happened? They didn't. They did not change the conversion rate at all. So what do I mean by that? Well, if we scroll down a little bit and we take a look, each unit, every single unit on the 2 Dokkan Festival ticket banners, and now they're Dragonstone banners as well, but these ticket banners, these Dokkan Festival banners, Dokkan Festival A and Dokkan Festival B banner, each one has, I believe, 38 featured units on it. All of those TURs, all of those Dokkan Fest DFE TURs are in this Baba shop, ready to be purchased with Memorial Dragon Stone 2. The problem, the big problem, is that all of them are 150 Dragon Stones. You need 150 Memorial Dragon Stones in order to grab one. So that means that the majority of people that don't really spend that much in the game, or people that are free to play, aren't even going to be able to get one, because they're going to be at like 130, 140, 145 Memorial Dragon Stones. So they won't even have the ability to get one, which is pretty stupid. But I actually made a video on why I think this is a bad conversion rate, and I actually gave recommendations on what they should be, a tier list, so to speak, of what those conversion rates should actually be. Because as of right now, if you're looking at this conversion rate, 150 Memorial Dragon Stones is the equivalent of having spent 7,500 normal Dragon Stones. So for every 7,500 Memorial Dragon Stones you spent, or for every 7,500 normal Dragon Stones you spent, you're going to get 150 Memorial Dragon Stones. Now, that's a decent amount, but then to spend 150 on someone like AGL Turles, or someone like Physical Super Vegito, or Strength Ultimate Gohan is insulting. It's actually dumb. Having it even available is stupid, and I'll tell you why. What if I'm a brand new player that I've been playing for about a year? Or not even. I haven't been playing for a year. I've been playing for 3 months. And I've really dove into the game. I'm super into it. I've just been playing it nonstop, but I've been spending money. I've been throwing a lot of money at the game. And in the 3 months, I understand that there's some top level characters, but I don't really know some of these older units, how good their Extreme Z Awakenings are. What if I decided to spend 150 stones on this legendary Super Saiyan Broly because he looks pretty darn good? Or if I use all of that on this Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, because again, I would assume the other Gotenks are pretty good in the game. The physical one with the EZA and then the intelligence one. So obviously this tech one has to be pretty good. Or hey, Ultimate Gohan. I hear the tech one is pretty good. This physical one should be great to link up with him, right? And I spend the equivalent of 7,500 Dragon Stones on him. Now, that's a very, very bad conversion rate. But with that said, I know some people are going to say, hey, you're not spending 7,500 Dragon Stones to get one of these units. You've already spent that on other banners, and this is a bonus. Why are you complaining about a bonus? Why are you, people always got something to say? Why you always got something bad to say about Dokkan Battle? You're whining, you're crying, etc., etc. Well, if we use that analogy, it's a bonus. We can use an even better analogy. We can say that this is like a tax refund. This is exactly like a tax refund. So if we treat it like a tax refund, I spent the equivalent of 15,000 Dragon Stones last year. All right? 15,000 Dragon Stones last year. So if they say, hey, we can refund you back the 15,000 Dragon Stones, except it's going to be in a slightly different way. The only way that we can do it is if we give you 15,000 Dragon Stones worth of lottery tickets, because essentially you can just convert all of those tickets or all of those Memorial Dragon Stones into tickets and summon on the Dokkan Fest banner. And obviously it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio because you know, you're only going to get so many summons on this banner, so it's not really going to work out. So let's just say you'll get maybe like 10% of your investment in as multi-summons, right? So you're not going to get $15,000 worth on the banner, but you'll get some money back, and it's in the form of lottery tickets, and it's in the form of summon tickets. So it's up to RNG at that point. You may get pull fire, exactly what you need. You may get completely garbage, you know, $1 scratch tickets, and that's all you get. But you can gamble. Or, in my case, you can use the equivalent of half of your tax return on certain items. Now, some of them are a little bit overpriced, okay? So let's just say you can use $7,500 worth of your tax return on a car that is worth about $3,000. So it's inflation. But hey, you still get it. So that's kind of cool, right? This Tech Ultimate Gohan, I'd say he's worth 3,000 Dragon Stones. But in all honesty, he's literally the only character that I would even say is potentially worth 150 Memorial Dragon Stones. If you go and tell me that if we scroll all the way down to the bottom here, and Strength Legendary Super Saiyan Broly is worth the same as Tech Ultimate Gohan, and in this analogy, 7,500 tax return. Hey, I got this tax return for you. $7,500. You can use it, either spend it on, you know, lottery tickets and get less. You'll get like $750 worth of lottery tickets, or I can sell you this pack of gum, or like this. What would be the equivalent of $7.50? You know, I can sell you Nope. What is $7.50? I don't even know what the hell would be $7.50. I can sell you $7.50 worth of gas for the equivalent of $7,500 of your tax return. So it's like, hey, I'm giving you back all this tax return, but if you want to convert it into one of these characters, you will get back 1% of that value. Because that's how much this piece of garbage is worth, this Strength Broly. Or like even this Tech Cell. Ain't no one using this Tech Perfect Cell. This Physical Kid Buu is out of the meta. Ingenemba's really good, but not worth that conversion rate. Not worth that hard work. Because remember, you spent all these Dragon Stones. And this is supposed to be Bandai giving back. This is supposed to be Bandai rewarding you. Hey, the bigger whale you are, we appreciate you, man. But this is not necessarily an appreciation. Like, again, Tech Ultimate Gohan is legitimately the outlier here, dude. He is legitimately the outlier. No one, and I'll say that again, no one else on this banner is even close to the value you would get with Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, maybe you can argue like Strength Cooler. Maybe. But that's about it. And when I say getting the value, I mean Tech Ultimate Gohan is going to carry you through so much content. And Strength Cooler has 2 of the best leader skills in the game, plus he's a double support. So that's incredible because he's going to be able to carry you through so much in the game. But everyone else is either niche, really good in their own team, but you have to have that team for it to work, or just not really relevant anymore. So can you imagine spending like all of your tax refund money on something that's not even useful anymore? That just doesn't make any sense, right? That just does not make any sense. It's almost like, spending. Oh, let's give you an even better example, okay? I'll give you an even better example. So let's just say you get your tax refund, and let's just say it's 200 Memorial Dragon Stones, because you've been spending a bit, 200 Memorial Dragon Stones, and they want you to waste 150 on an Intelligence Goku Black. So it's kind of like saying, hey, here's your tax return. All right, you got back $2,000. I have this Samsung AO2S that's worth $169 full retail cost that I can buy off of Amazon. It's a decent little phone. It's old. It's like a year old. It's nowhere near as good as the other phones that are like $500, $600, $700, $800. But it's $169, bro. It's cheap as hell, right? It's gonna work on all carriers. All you have to do is give me $1,500 for it. And you're like, wait. You just said it retails for $169. Yeah. Why then are you charging me $1,500 for it of my tax return money? Like, I get it. I don't have to spend my own money. And I'm getting this because of money that I already spent in the last year. But that math doesn't really make sense there, bud. Well, I mean, you got the chance to buy lottery tickets. So go do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will do that. I would rather pull nothing on lottery tickets, on the Celebration Summon tickets, than spend 150 Memorial Dragon Stones on some of these units on this list. Like, it is ridiculous. And by the way, I'm not the only one who ranted about this. Tiger Uppercut Media obviously had a really, viral video last year talking about the same exact subject. And I'm just kind of putting it back into the forefront. This is a bad thought out feature from Bandai, from Akatsuki. And when we see good things, we should celebrate those good things. And I think we do. You see a lot of people on Twitter, when they showed the video for Goku and Frieza, were so hype, so excited, so thankful that they showed the banners. And we like that information being slowly fed to us so we can even, build even more anticipation. I think a lot of people have been championing Bandai and Akatsuki in 2021 because honestly, they've done much better this year than they did last year. They've been adding more guaranteed featured banners for global. They've been doing more tickets. They've been doing more events. There's been less droughts. So I applaud Bandai Namco and Akatsuki for the job they've done with Dokkan Battle, particularly global in 2021. We know how good Japan has been in 2021, but global has been good as well. But we also can't be shy. We can't be quiet. We can't keep ourselves silenced when they do something dumb. Chain battle sucks. It's not fun. It's too RNG. It's too RNG, and it's just annoying to have to do. It's not something that it's like well thought out and, oh, if I could bring this different team, like your team building for like GT Legendary Goku event or God of Destruction event, right? Chain battle is literally, okay, what did the highest scorer use? I'm going to use that exact same team, and hopefully I get his or her exact same characters, 3 characters, when they actually show up. That's not fun, right? Pet and battle is fun. It's silly. It's, unique. It's cute. It's cool. That's a good feature. This is not. So we can't be, just censoring ourselves and not complaining when something is bad. But at the same time, we should also congratulate when something goes well. And I think, the majority of us do. And I think I do definitely. I definitely champion. I mean, hell, I was one of the sole defenders of Bandai, me and Mr. Baby actually, during the Worldwide Celebration last year when I said, I think there's enough content. I think they just stretched it out a little bit more than they usually do. They added a bunch of content in the end of one celebration, and then they added content in the countdown, and then they had stuff in part 1 and part 2. So they stretched it out more between the celebrations. People were expecting more stuff to show up in part 1, and they didn't really count the countdown as part of the celebration, whereas I did. So I defend the company and the game when I think it's warranted defense, but I also criticize and point out crappy things the game does when it is warranted. And this is still a crappy thing. And it needs to change, or just remove it. Or just have the top characters, the top tier Dokkan Fest characters from the last year, and just remove the other ones. Because charging people, let's just say if I'm still missing this Tech Zamasu, or if I'm still missing this Int Buhan, you're making me as a free-to-play character, let's just say I'm a free-to-play player, waste all of my Memorial Dragonstones for that one copy, and I only get to do 3 multis on this non-GSSR banner because you've only given me 20-something tickets. That sucks. That sucks. You're either saying, hey, pay this super overpriced amount for this character that you're missing, but you're never going to use because he sucks, and then miss out on these banners. That's whack, dude. That is whack. So let me know what you guys think about it. As you can see, it annoys me. But what annoys me even more is people that like defend these bad practices. It's like, dude, get your head out of the sand, man. Just because we're criticizing one aspect of the game doesn't mean we're criticizing you. You have to learn how to separate your love for a game and your identity as a person. You are not Dokkan Battle. So when I am making a point against a certain feature, I'm not making fun of you just because you love the game. I love the game. All right? But I'm not Dokkan Battle. Nor would I never claim to be. But I am Periodic, and you've been watching my video. And if you haven't subscribed already, baby, what do you think you're doing? You can click that blue join button, become a boomer champion like Joe V, or gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.